Devotee. Bliss is the outcome of practice. What is that practice? Maharishi. Sadhana is the inquiry to find out to whom all these doubts arise. Devotee. It is for the ego, ahamkara. Maharishi. Where from does ahamkara arise? Devotee. Guidance is necessary to show me the way. Maharishi. Go within and find the root. You cannot find it from without, nor should you seek it externally. Devotee. I am unable to find the ego by search. I stop there. Maharishi. How can you get it? It is not apart from you. Leave alone not finding it. Where are you now? Do you mean to say I am not? Devotee. What or how am I? Maharishi. Don't trouble yourself about it. Let it be as it is. Why do you care? Did you care for the whole or part? Samasti vyasti in your sleep. The same person is present now too. You are the same in sleep and in waking. Devotee. Sleep and waking are different states having different effects. Maharishi. How does it matter to you? The self is the same all through. Devotee. The mind is not steady in meditation. Maharishi. Whenever it wanders, turn it inward again and again. Devotee. When dukha, misery overpowers me, inquiry is impossible. Maharishi. Because the mind is too weak, make it strong. Devotee. By what means? Maharishi. Satsang. Ishwar, Aradhana, Pranayam, association with the wise, worship of God, breath control. Devotee. What happens? Maharishi, misery is removed. Our aim is the removal of misery. You do not acquire happiness. Your very nature is happiness. Bliss is not newly earned. All that is done is to remove unhappiness. These methods do it. Devotee. Association with the wise may strengthen the mind. There must also be practice. What practice should be made? Maharishi. Yes, practice is necessary too. Practice means removal of predispositions. Practice is not for any fresh gain. It is to kill the predisposition. Devotee. Abhyas should give me that power. Maharishi. Practice is power. If thoughts are reduced to a single thought, the mind is said to have grown strong. When practice remains unshaken, it becomes sahaja, natural. Devotee. What is such practice? Maharishi. Inquiring into the self, that is all. Atmaneva vasam naet. Fix the mind on the self. Devotee. What is the aim to be kept in view? Practice require an aim. Maharishi. Atman is the aim. What else can there be? All other aims are for those who are incapable of having the self for the aim. They lead you ultimately to inquiry to the self. One pointedness is the fruit of all kinds of practice. One may get it quickly, another after a long time. Everything depends on the practice. Devotee. Peace is extolled more than anything else. How shall we gain it? Maharishi. It is your very nature. Forgetfulness never overtakes the self. The self is now confounded with the non self, and that makes you speak of forgetfulness of the self, peace, etc. Oblivion will never rear up its head if this confusion is put an end to. Devotee. How is that done? Maharishi. Inquiry into the self. One pointedness means cessation of mental activities. Forgetfulness must be for the self. Well, of what? Of the self. Are there two? Are there then two selves? Practice removes the samskaras. Devotee. But samskaras are infinite and eternal, from beginningless time. Maharishi. This itself is a samskara. Give up that idea and all samskaras will disappear at once. That is, repose, peace. Peace is ever present, but you hold it down and rise over it and thus disturb it. Then you say, I want peace. Devotee. Will peace be gradual? Maharishi. Yes, make the mind gradually still, says the Bhagavad Gita. After some time, the visitor asked if one Mr. G had been here on or about the 20th instant. He himself had heard of Maharishi from him. Mr. G was full of joy after his visit here. Maharishi. How can I know the names of all the visitors? He might have been here. All are full of joy. There is no name, no form. Name is, however, needed for empirical life.